Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Samara and this is part 22 of my Pleasantview Megahood series. If you are new here and haven't seen the other parts, there will be a playlist up in the top for you to click on so you can see where we're at so far. Today we're playing with the Beaker household in our Strangetown division of our neighborhood. And we're on round 2. I don't know if I said that, but we're on round 2 with the Beaker household today. So I went ahead and reviewed my last video since it's been so long since I played with these guys. And it looked like, I noticed first off, they were on the wrong day. So I got that changed. They were on a Thursday leading into Friday, I think. So now they're on a Tuesday leading in from Monday. And, we currently have Cersei pregnant with her and Loki's first baby. Let me not have the camera on them while they're woohooing. And nervous we don't really have anything on the agenda for him besides he wants to move out. So really we only got stuff going on with Cersei and Loki. Cersei is still in the medicine career. She wants to get a job in the intelligence career. So we're going to be looking for that this time around. And Loki did get his lifetime want career. He got in the oceanography. So we're just going to keep working on that and see where that goes. So I don't think Cersei's even had her first bump yet. So she is nowhere close to having her baby. So we're just going to keep letting that progress as we play through this time. I think we'll end up having the baby this time. If not, it's no big deal. We'll have it next time. But I think we should end up having it this time. It looks like Nervous wants to get a job in a few different careers. So I'll have him go look on his computer, see if he can find a job. Great. These two, sometimes MCR is a real pain in the butt. It really interrupts your plans because they have plans of their own. The good news is they can't get pregnant because they're already pregnant. So I'm excited for them to have their baby. I haven't really had them have a lot of children. Most of my games that I play with them in, it's only for a full-time job. Also, for all of you returning viewers, I apologize for not having a video out. Right now at this point, it's this week because I'm recording very late in the week, on the weekend, but by the time you will see this, it'll be next week because I'm gonna upload this likely on Wednesday. So, journalism, he doesn't want journalism. I apologize for not putting out a video last week, but there will be one this week. Obviously, you'll be seeing it. And we, like I said, still trying to work on getting my video output a little higher. I'm working on a few different ideas, some Sims 2 ideas and some Sims 3 ideas that I want to kind of try to incorporate into the channel and do some different stuff with, so we can have other series besides just this one going on. Criminal? I don't really want Nervous to be a criminal. So the only one that was on there that he wanted was oceanography. I would kind of like Nervous to get a job in the education career, but that doesn't really make sense for him since he didn't go to college and he was clearly like just kind of abused his whole life. I don't know about his whole life. That sounds very mean. I don't know if his mom really abused him, probably. She wasn't the best mom, but he's kind of got a backstory of being abused. And not that you can't have an education when you're abused, but I don't think he had the chance to really go to school, is what I'm getting at. So he does enjoy school a lot. He doesn't really enjoy crime despite wanting to get a job in the criminal career. So I'm definitely going to X that out. Now, they did have an opening in the oceanography career, but I didn't really want him to have the same career as Loki. think Cersei does have her bump. It doesn't look like she does, but I think she does. No, she doesn't actually. Look, you missed work today. I don't know what's up with all my Sims missing work. It's really frustrating. Well, you already got it out. Go ahead and make it. I was having him get dinner out so you didn't have to do that, but... So you had other plans. So I think the plan with Nervous in terms of him moving out is that I am gonna have him get a job, so that probably means I should go ahead and let him get a job now. I want to get him a job and have him start earning money, and then once he earns like around, say around like 5,000 or so, let him move out, because I think I want to move him out into the apartments that the singles and the loners are in. Well, the loner, because there's only one of them, but I think I want to move him into that one, that apartment complex, temporarily until he starts figuring out what he wants to do with his life. So maybe we can get him kind of progressing on that this time around. Let him get a job in the oceanography career. I don't really want him to have the same career as Loki, but I do want him to have a job so he can start making money. And I'm going to keep track of his money individually. I don't usually like to do that with Sims because it gets too confusing for me. I do like the concept of keeping track of money for Sims individually, but it's usually too much for me, so I just don't deal with it. But I am going to do it for him so we can make sure he has enough money to move out. Oh, he likes cleaning? You could have fooled me. I mean, you want to hire a maid? I'm still very confused on why they have 2 different bedrooms. I don't understand the point of it. If any of you guys know, please tell me. Because I don't understand. I don't know if there's like some kind of lore on why they have 2 bedrooms or... Because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Nervous's room. I don't think he's supposed to be sleeping up there with them. He just got a job and he wants to stay home from work. I kind of hate how some of the lots out here just ended like dead-end roads. If I was more of a neighborhood person, like who redid neighborhoods, I would probably try to change that. Oh, here's Cersei's first bump. Congrats, girl. She's like the only one with any good income though, I think, so. It's gonna suck having her not. They don't have any money. I don't really know how. Why are you putting the bills down there in Nervous's area? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, Loki just found a star. Awesome. Oh, and Nervous is about to have to get up to go to work. I'll have him get up and take a bubble bath. Get ready for his first day of work. For their family lore, it doesn't make any sense for Nervous to have a job, but it also doesn't make any sense for him to be friends with the people in the household or anything, and he is. This is actually the first time I've had this household not like hate each other, which I'm glad. Rerolled all his wants on accident multiple times. I wanted to lock one in, but he didn't have 2 locks, so at first I was trying to go with people only having 1 lock, but I don't think that I don't really care that much. I think I would rather just have everybody have at least 2 want locks, so I don't have to worry about having space for, because there's always like 2 wants I want them to have locked. I was mainly just keeping like the uneducated Sims with only 1 lock, but I don't really care that much. There's not even really many uneducated Sims in my town, except like maybe Nervous. That's a wild outfit for you, Cersei, but she chose it, I guess, technically, so. I like to just let my Sims choose their outfits, because I'm not a good. I'll choose the same 5 outfits for everybody. Uh-oh. Vidkin's calling her. I'm pretty sure Vidkin... We left him wanting to romance her, I think. So, there's an opening in the oceanography career track as a dolphin tank trainer. Cleaner, sorry. Yeah, Nervous will take that. I'm probably gonna have him stay. Uh-oh, Cersei's sick. I'm probably gonna have him stay until the end of this round in this household because it would be... I don't know, it depends. It'll be kind of chaotic to move him out in the middle of the round. We can do it because I can just go to him next round. Or I could just, at the end of this video, have him have the rest of his round. I don't know. We'll think about it. Let's ask him out on a date. So we are gonna need... No. We're not gonna ask him out on a date. But we are gonna ask somebody to go out with us. I think I have to click... maybe I can just... I think I have to invite him over and then... Pascal, invite over. Yeah, your friend can come too. I don't know who his friend is, but they can come too. Very curious, is it one of his brothers? Hopefully it's one of his brothers. Oh yeah, it's just Laszlo. Let's ask to form casual group for an outing. And then let's walk to a community lot because he doesn't really have money. And I don't want him spending his money. Since he's walking, we'll have him just go somewhere in town. They'll go to the 94 road to nowhere. Because I don't think it really makes sense for them to walk to downtown, since that would be a very long walk. Oh, I didn't have Laszlo join. Whoops. I guess Laszlo's not part of the outing. Poor Laszlo. I thought it would automatically make him join. Okay. I don't know why, but I just had like one of the strangest glitches in my game I've ever seen. Where when we tried to go on an outing, it sent me to Desertata Valley. Desertata? Not Desert. I think it's Desertata. Desertata Valley. I don't know if it's because this is technically like a like the shopping subhood or what, but it sent me to Desertata Valley, like the actual town, instead of the subhood, so I was in like a whole, like it took me out of my game completely and took me into another town. I don't know, it was weird. But, and now, Laszlo, or Pascal's not here. This is very strange. Now Nervous is sick. Cersei's been sick. I don't know. I'm gonna call Pascal over again. See if I can get them to go out. Maybe I'll just try to have them go downtown this time so it doesn't glitch out like that again, because I really don't know what was up with that. It was very, very strange. I like looked away from my computer for just a few minutes, and then I looked back and I was in... It was like crazy because it didn't only take me to a new town, it took me to a empty house hold. Like like an empty house that no one lived in, and it took me in there like I had chosen to start editing it. I don't know, it's gotta be something to do with the subhood thing, probably. But it is what it is. I mean, we're back now and nothing. Thankfully, since we were trying to go out, it had saved before we were going to the community lot, so nothing weird happened, but it was strange. You know, I am going to try to have them go somewhere in town again, because I just don't think the walking... Uh-oh. Loki's going to have a new enemy. Okay, we actually went there this time. Well, thank God. He's supposed to stay home from work. Nervous does not want a job. I mean, he wanted a job, but now that he has a job, he doesn't want it. There's Marilena. I hope somebody in the town marries Marilena, because I really like her, actually. She shows up everywhere. She's one of those common townies that's always around. I might move her into the hood. Because I think eventually I do want to move some of the townies into the hood. And I like her enough. Consort's here. He traveled all the way to Strangetown just to hit the pool, I guess. Well, Isabella's here too. Did you just break those hot dogs, Isabella? You... jerk. Oh no, they were broken because he was trying to... I was like, I was trying to serve those and then somebody made it where I couldn't serve them. Whoa, what just happened there? I don't know, I didn't see. Someone got... their relationship went out. Whatever relationship they had together. What is this back here? Some weird room. We're having a bad time right now. They got matching swim trunks. Pascal's not enjoying this time. I guess let's go home. Pascal? Sorry I made this very uneventful little outing, but we did come to the pool until 1 AM. I swear these outings we go on always feel like the quickest. It's 1 AM before I even know it. Uh-oh. She got her second bump. We'll keep eating. Girl, we don't want you to starve to death. What? We're gonna make this the baby room. I think I'm gonna make this the baby room. Because I don't really understand why they have a second bedroom anyways. And this one's clearly the more depressing bedroom. I gave them a little baby room over here. Kept it kind of neutral because we don't know what the baby's gonna be. And I figured if they were gonna give their baby either, they would probably give them the building blocks over the xylophone. Now, they'll probably eventually have the xylophone as well, but just for now, we're sticking with the building blocks. I don't want to spend too much money also because I do want Nervous to have enough money to be able to leave. And I don't want to end up spending his money too. Okay, Loki's got a chance card. It says, bored of watching sea lice do nothing hour after hour, Loki decides to take a short break and play solitaire on the office computer. He looks back after finishing the game and the sea lice are gone. Where could they have gone? More importantly, what is Loki going to do? Tell his boss the truth or replace the sea lice and pretend nothing happened? So, as always, we are going to roll between a 1 and a 2. And it looks like we get a 1, so he's going to tell the truth. Loki doesn't want to get into further trouble and confesses that he took his attention off the sea lice for a while. His boss chuckles a bit and points to some of the fish in the tank. The sea lice have molted and attached themselves to the fish. His boss is glad to be alerted of the sea lice molting and gives Loki a promotion to help kickstart his potential. He's very lucky. I've been having a lot of bad luck with those chains cards lately. So today is Thursday with them, so we only have about a day. We have less than a day now with these guys, and then we'll be moving on to our next family. I do think Cersei's going to be having the baby before then, for sure. Oh, looks like there's another opening in the oceanography career. For nervous, he's gonna take it. Doesn't really seem like they like each other. Like they have this like negative stance the whole time they talk to each other. There's a dog running through our house. It's awful. He wants a car and he wants to buy an electronic device. Not gonna happen. You don't even have that much money, Nervous. Uh-oh. So it's Friday, 2:30 a.m. About. And it looks like Cersei is having her baby. There's 2 new babies in the family? Hold on. What? I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't accounted for that. Ah, it looks like they're both girls too. Man, I hadn't accounted for that. Gosh. I had a sneaking suspicion though. She wasn't being a difficult pregnancy. She wasn't having a difficult pregnancy, but she was definitely having a pregnancy that I suspected could have led to twins. Man, I'm not mad about it, but it's... Oh, that one's gonna... It's got Loki's hair. Oh, that one's a baby boy. Yeah, I know, girl. You got another one. Her belly just disappeared and then came back. Oh, that one's a baby girl. Okay, well, that's, you know, I'm not mad about that. A baby girl and a baby boy. And twins, and they both look like they take after Loki's features, which is not great. Hopefully they look a little more like their mom, because she's more agreeable to look at than Loki. So baby boy, I'm gonna name him Cassius. Should I say Cassius or Cassian? I'll do Cassian. Just because I feel like Cassius is a little bit more feminine. I've definitely had Sims named Cassius that are boys, but we're gonna name the girl Penelope. Alright. First things first, I'm gonna try to change these babies' clothes. So I got where the babies can have, they don't have to have like only the default outfits on. And I like it. But at the same time, you can't change the baby's clothes unless you use a mod, and I always forget to put the mod in the house and change their clothes, but I didn't this time. Alright, I have their outfits changed. I didn't even think about that. We're gonna need new cribs. 2 cribs now. Another crib. Okay, so it is the morning of Friday, but we are still going to play the rest of this house before we move on. Why don't you eat instead of just drinking coffee? Don't understand. What? There's not. Oh, because here to get it out. Everyone's hungry. Like super hungry.
Oh. So we're
I already know the babies are about to start crying. Poopy diver. Surprised he didn't start screaming. I don't know who has, if they have their mom or their dad's eyes. I think they're dad's. I think Cersei's are... No, Cersei's are brown. So what color are their dad's eyes? Where is he? You can barely see his. Oh, his are blue. Okay, so they do have like a mix of them. Both, I guess. Which is good. We'll just have to see whose facial features they got. Which will be the worst part. Because I have a bad feeling they're probably gonna have the ones, the least favorable parent, which is definitely Loki. No contest. Well, both the boys are off to work. She's still off for maternity leave. So Nervous gets a chance card, and I just remembered it's Friday morning and I'm playing through it like it's not. So after this chance card, I will move out of this household, but we'll do this first. Bored of watching sea lice do nothing hour after hour. Okay, it's the same one that Loki got earlier, and I'm afraid he's probably not going to have the same outcome as Loki, and he does not. So he rolled for a replace sea lice. I already see the badness, the outcome of this decision. Nervous quickly takes half of the sea lice from another tank and dumps them into the original tank, hoping that no one will be the wiser. Later, when his boss examines the tank, he's appalled that all the fish inside are dead. Turns out that young sea lice, fully mature sea lice are very different. Forced to tell the truth, Nervous reveals what he did. His boss then promptly fires him. So Nervous is without a job again. And that means he earned nothing today. So that'll suck for him once we get back to... I mean, I do want to move him out. I don't know how much... Maybe give him like... I don't know how much it would give him if we moved him out. You know, we'll end it on that. We'll end it with Nervous moving out, and he'll just have to deal with the consequences of that once we get back. Can I not? Wait. Can I not? I think I have to go to the computer to do that now, or the newspaper? Final place, yeah. Okay. So we'll just have him move out as a last, he's very upset. Okay, Nervous. Go look for your own place. And then we will end with him finding his own place. So next round, he will be in his new place once we move in. Move on with him. So he'll be added after the Beaker household, before the Smith household. And we will have him dealing with the consequences next round, which should be interesting. And he's not going to take anybody with him. He doesn't even know the kids, really, but they're not his kids. So it doesn't matter. Already he wants to get another job and buy a Walmart cage. Apologies, you guys, for letting this roll over so far into their Friday. I had lost track of time because of the big baby event. Okay, so he's out of here. So that is the end of the Beaker household for round 2. So they are moving on to round 3, and we are moving on to the Smith household in our next video. So stay tuned for that. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing so that you can see when I post new parts to this and keep up with our story and all the interesting things that happen. And thank you guys so much for watching.